What's up everyone, welcome to this video. Today we're gonna make a review of Patrick Vieira, the new card in eFootball 2025, the midfielder, the best midfielder probably in this game. Let's have a quick look at him here. As you can see, 99 rated, 100 rated with the boost. And we're gonna have a quick look here at the player progression points. I went with the basic build with this one. I think it's probably the best you can do. He's gonna give him 14 points in defending, and of course it's gonna be the most important stat for Patrick Vieira. 18 passing, 4 in dribbling, 4 dexterity, 8 in lower body strength, and 4 in aerial strength. That's build that is, as you can see here on the map, that's gonna give him sort of the best type of balance, I think, in terms of defending, passing, strength, and speed. Of course, defending is the most important stat for him. And as you can see, his defensive awareness here is 89. Let's have a quick look at the booster. I gave him a random booster just because I don't have enough booster points. He got passing, and that's probably not the booster that you are gonna want to give him. And I'm probably gonna override it eventually when I get enough points. But probably the one you would want to give him would be shutdown, and shutdown would give him a 90 in defensive awareness. It would add tackling, defensive engagement, and speed, and that would really make him a very difficult guy to pass in defense. Hard worker is the first booster that he has, and that one would also be pretty good, adding in aggression, acceleration, physical contact, and stamina. But I think shutdown, giving him 3 defensive stats would be the best, considering how important defense is for him as a defensive mid. And now let's have a quick look here at the skills that he has, and he has pretty much all the skills that are required for his position, but he's missing a few. So let's have a look here. He's got heading, one touch pass, weighted pass, outside curler, interception, blocker, aerial superiority, sliding tackle, captaincy, and fighting spirit. So what is he missing? He is missing a few ones that are going to be very important. One, considering his defensive position. One is going to be acrobatic clearance. That one you're absolutely going to want to give him, because he's going to need to clear the ball in a difficult position. And if he doesn't have that, especially considering that he's a very tall player, he's not very agile, he's going to be in trouble if you don't give him that. Another one that you want to give to him is man marking. He doesn't have a man marking, as you can see, and that is absolutely necessary for him as a defensive mid. Otherwise, he's gonna let the player he's defending just roam freely, and you don't want that to happen. Now, in the passing department, you're gonna want to give him through passing. Of course, when he's gonna get the ball back, then you're gonna be looking to project as fast as you can forward to try and find a counter attack, and through passing is gonna be absolutely necessary to give him. Another one, then that's the 3 necessary that you absolutely need to give him. And then for the 2 that you're gonna have left, then you can sort of like decide for yourself what it is that you like with your play style and everything. But a few that I looked at that I thought would be interesting. One is a low lofted pass, and for the same reason as through passing, sometime you're gonna want to find that long ball if you're playing counter attack, and low lofted pass is gonna allow him to find, you know, those long balls, and to do it accurately and pass the ball from him as a defensive mid straight to the wingers. And another one that I thought would be interesting maybe would be one-time shot. When you play the ball back sort of at the edge of the area, and you're gonna have to shoot sometimes with your midfielders, your defensive mids, and the one-time shot is gonna allow it to be more precise, shooting the ball without controlling, which often is gonna be the case when you get with your midfielders when they move up and you're sort of cutting back the ball from your attackers, and you're trying to find that midfielder so he can get a shot from outside of the area. One-time shot can be good. A long-range shooting is also another one. Rising shot could be also useful. They're all sort of in the same mindset of you trying to find that shot from far away and have Vieira maybe, if not score, at least put the keeper in a difficult situation. So that's it. We're going to take him out on the pitch and we're going to see exactly what he does. All right, we are playing Patrick Vieira in the midfield, and we're going to see how good this guy is exactly.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Here's a guy that
Patrick
qualifies
Vieira,
as one
and
of
you
the
can
best
see how he moves, and he puts himself in a position right away to sort of make life easier for his teammates.
Of his game, but he can turn defense into
very good
attack
interception
very
here from Patrick
Vieira.
Vieira.
Terrific athleticism and real power. Mbappe.
Patrick Vieira once again.
Valverde. There they go. Hunting
Beautiful
again.
tackle from Vieira. Look at that.
That's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's etoo! It's oh, really good feet.
Patrick Vieira, once again, he stops the attacker.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing. Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a... Etoo!
Nice shot from etoo.
Etoo was alert to the possibility. Oh, shooting chance! He can pounce
And
on
that's a
that.
goal.
Goal!
But Patrick Vieira, very, very impressive.
Take the lead. It is a goal of real significance.
Well,
This is
Vieira
just what
here
the fans wanted, and now that they're
stops the
celebrating the
ball.
opener, I think they'll want to
His
see their team make all
interception
the running from here.
ability is just phenomenal.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
His legs are so long.
Valverde.
Stopping once again the attacker.
Two sides separated by the games, only taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence proved infallible.
Once again,
then.
Patrick
That
Vieira,
won't be the
he's
last they'll see
everywhere.
of him.
Look at
Great
that.
defending, strong and
Using his
determined.
physical ability, he
Etoo.
finds the through ball.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Maldini. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Whistle's gone, that's foul.
And Patrick Vieira gets the foul. You can't push him off the ball like that.
I doubt he'll get too many
The
more
referee's
chances.
not gonna let it happen.
Charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. He has found the way through.
And once
shin to
again,
shin, bicep
Vieira
to
is just
bicep, and he wins. Yeah.
Let's move Vieira up the field.
Oh, super ball. Mbappe. Can he finish?
Very close from
Just a
Mbappe.
whisker away. Maradona. And it's Vieira.
Patrick Vieira
We've got to
now.
make this nice and quick. Quickly taken. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the... Vieira!
Ooh, look at
Just
that.
off target.
Very
That's
close
good
from
movement,
Vieira
though.
here.
A bit on time for a response. Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Oh, he's through the middle. He is through here. He's had a
Patrick Vieira for the final goal. Look at this.
To see what they
And this is what the anchorman does. He would have not done that with the previous version.
Well, his appreciation.
Alright, so overall this Vieira card is very good. Exceptional. Probably the best player in the game at this point in time. But one of the questions that a lot of you are going to be asking is he worth it compared to the previous version? If I have the Arsenal version of Vieira, do I need to get this France version of Vieira? So let's have a quick look at it here. Compare the two players. As you can see, this new version is rated 104. The other one was rated 102. So a little bit of difference, not that much, but 2 points is already, you know, quite significant. It's more than just a single point difference. But one of the main differences that you're going to see just under his name, you can see the play style. This new Vieira is Anchorman, while the previous one was the Destroyer. Now, that's going to be sort of the most important part of these two cards, the differences between these two players. And it's more important than the difference in points, than the 2-point difference. If we have a look here at the points themselves, as you can see, the France Vieira has a few points here and there where he's better. He's got 5 points in heading, which is quite significant. But for the other, it's like 1 point or 2 points. And you can see the other Vieira is actually three points more in balance. But overall, you know, there's a very small difference. Defensive awareness, also, you have like 3 points for the new Vieira, which, you know, is a very important stat for a defensive mid. But yeah, not a very significant difference in terms of points. They're pretty comparable players, but the play style is going to be quite significant. Having the new Vieira play Anchorman is actually going to be a lot better for him playing as a defensive mid. The other one as the Destroyer, and the Destroyer is usually a play style for center backs, where the guy is just going to be focusing only on defensive duties. But with the Anchorman playstyle, this new Vieira card is actually going to be playing as a midfield anchor correctly. So he's going to go with the ball, follow the ball, and sort of position himself in the space to allow other players to pass the ball to him in places where he's going to be free. So he's going to be moving into space and sort of moving around the other players so that they can make him a pass, and he's going to be able to make passes and then follow with the ball to allow other players to sort of find him in the space. And basically the difference is going to be the other Vieira was just focusing on defensive duties, and this new Vieira is going to be more of a playmaker in the midfield, and he's going to allow you to be sort of a base from you to sort of orient the game in areas of the field, like to the left or to the right, or to move forward. Whereas the other one, he was more just a player that was focusing on defensive duties. So that's sort of like the gist between those two cards. Now, is it worth it if you have the previous Vieira to make this new one? Really, it's up to you, you know. If you're playing this game in a very competitive manner and you're like a Division 1 player, and every little sort of advantage that you can get is going to be important for you, then I would say yes, the difference of play style is going to make it worth for you to get this new Patrick Vieira. If you're more of a casual player and you don't take the game that seriously, no, then the previous Vieira is going to be good enough really to be sort of for you to stay competitive in the game if you're playing for fun. But if you're a Division 1 player and if you're taking this game seriously and every little edge, you know, that you can get is going to be necessary for you in the game, then yes, this new version of Patrick Vieira is going to give you a little more than the previous one. And in that case, it might be worth it for you. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all on the next one. Peace.